Hello, and welcome to this video on how to use the Microsoft Office Lens app for your mobile phone. What we'd like to show you in this video is how to use your mobile phone using this app to take photos of hard copy homework so that you can submit it to your tutor on Microsoft Teams or via email. The app can be downloaded from the Google Play Store for Android devices and from the Apple Store for iOS devices. The app is free, and please remember to use black pen when doing your homework, as when you take photographs of pencil, it doesn't show up very clearly for your tutor. Once the app is installed on your mobile device, just select the app and open the camera for the device. Point the camera at the piece of paper you want to take an image of, and then press the big white button to take the photo that will encompass your document. Press the confirm button when you're happy that the frame is around the image that you want. If you're not happy, you can actually alter that frame by selecting the little squares at the corner. After you've confirmed, you're given a couple of options. You can either press Done if there's only one page to take an image of, or you can press Add and More, and in which case you can then turn the worksheet over for the second page and try and do them in order, and then take a photo of that second page. Once you're happy the frame is around the document, press the white button to take the photo. And again, when you're happy with this image, press Confirm. Now you're given some options to either press a white button or the orange button that has a little count on it, and at the moment it's 2. Now that's just telling you you have 2 pages in your current document, and it's always best to take these photos in the order of the document. When you select the orange number 2, it takes you back to the page where you can either add more pages, so if you have more than 2 you would press Add, but in this case I've only got 2 sides, so I press Done. The next page we see is where we get to choose the format of the images we've taken. Ideally, we'd like you to save them as a PDF. However, there's no reason, if your tutor instructs you, that you couldn't save it to OneNote or OneDrive, depending on what format they want you to save your homework. But for the sake of this video, we will save it as a PDF. So we'll select that. Now, if you notice at the top, you can actually change the name of the file that we're giving. So if we select the little pen on the top right hand side, we can give the title or name of the file a bit more meaning. So in this case, we're going to change it to PD, my initials, then HW for homework, and then W2 for week 2. All we need to do now is press the orange Save button to save our file, which needs to be converted first. So when it goes to My Files, you'll notice in the top left corner that it's got to do some kind of conversion before you actually see the image of the file. You should also notice that in the bottom right-hand corner of that image, there are 3 little dots to give you more options. When you press those 3 little dots, it brings up the Share or Delete option. Now, when you press Share, it will open the window with all of the apps that you can save this newly created PDF file with. And that is quite an extensive list of apps. Almost everything can share this PDF. So depending on what your tutor has asked you to do with the PDF, you may want to email it to your tutor, or you may want to put it into Microsoft Teams. If your tutor has asked you to email the PDF to them, simply open the Mail app. Address the email to your tutor, and it will either send him the PDF or a link to the PDF if you saved it to your OneDrive. And that's it. If, however, you've been asked to save the PDF to Microsoft Teams by your tutor, you need to go to the Microsoft Teams app, which is part of the Share options. When you select Teams, it will give you a choice of saving the file to chat or to a channel. Now, depending on what your tutor has done, will depend on where you save it. So in this instance, the tutor has set up a homework channel, which is where the document is placed. The methods I've shown you so far have revolved around sharing this PDF through the Microsoft Office Lens apps. However, because you've created this PDF and it exists within your My Files area on your phone, you can actually share this file through the apps themselves and attach it to the apps. So, for example, if you've got Teams on your mobile phone, you can open Teams, go to your specific course, and then depending on what your tutor has told you to do with the file, you can either put it under Files, or selecting More gives you other areas like assignments where you can attach that PDF. So the PDF exists on your phone and you can put the PDF through the original apps. So either through Teams, either through OneNote or the notebook, depending on what your tutor has told you to do with the file. So, in conclusion, we've shown you how to use Microsoft Office Lens to take photos of your hard copy homework and turn them into a PDF, a picture, or put them into Notebook or Teams via sharing, or if you want to, because they exist on your phone under My Files, you can actually go to the app themselves, like Microsoft Teams, and then attach them or import them into the app. And that's the end of this video. I hope it's been of some use for you.